Machinarium is a 2009 point-and-click adventure game about a little robot trying to find his way back to where he belongs. The game has a unique hand-painted art style that makes every screen a joy to look at and a personalised soundtrack that allows the game to set the perfect mood for what you're about to play. There is no spoken dialogue in the game, and apart from a small tutorial section, the game seems to be rid of all text entirely. The story is completely played out by animated thought bubbles and hidden animations that activate when you become idle in specific locations. The game starts as our robot hero is dropped into a rubbish dump outside of a city. The game does nothing to explain why he is here, but immediately starts with you attempting to solve puzzles and work your way back to where he came from, wherever that may be. As the game progresses, you begin to encounter enemies, and it's only upon sighting your first that you get a snippet of the past. From this point on, the game plays out as two separate stories, both going on at the same time. There's the one you are currently helping the robot progress through, and the one from the past that explains, via thought bubbles, how we got to our start. It's only when you get to the final minutes of the game to finish your story that you get to see the final moments of his. It's a unique way to tell a story, but the pacing is perfect, and with every new inch of the tale you get an oh moment and realise something about the world and why it became that way. Point-and-click adventure games have a very specific type of fan base. As a lover of the game style, I personally found this to be really enjoyable. It took me around 3 hours to complete, and it packed quite a few more puzzles than I would have expected for a game of its length. Thankfully, due to its shortness, it meant that no puzzle was repeated, so it never dropped in pace. Even if you're not a lover of point-and-click adventure games, I would still recommend giving this one a shot, as in your inventory is a hint system, and if that's not enough, it also has a complete walkthrough in the form of a small mechanical book that fits nicely into the universe. While the walkthrough is there, it isn't so easy to get information from, as every time you get stuck on a room, you'll have to play a short minigame to unlock the next step of the guide. This works out nicely as it encourages you not to take the easy way out and skip through the game, but helps you stay in the universe and take it in slowly. Our games are a touchy subject in the world of gaming and are still in the process of finding their own place. Many critics, such as Roger Ebert, claim that games can never be considered art due to a case of winning always being an end goal. I believe that Machinarium is a game to be put forward to challenge that opinion, as I never really felt like I was playing the character so much as helping him, and by the time the game ends you never get to follow as he leaves, so you have an outsider's look on things. It's a perfectly balanced game that really shocked me, as I ended up getting way more than I expected for my money. If you have cash, then I strongly recommend giving it a shot. Thanks.
Woo!